What's up, future millionaires? Today in this video, we're going to be going over our agency scaling secrets. Now I've got Rob and Temple here with me. They both run an agency together, probably doing like $15,000 to $20,000 per month. And as you guys already know, I'm already doing over $10,000 a month with my agency. So I wanted to make this video because I came to a really big realization recently that, allowed me to get to this point. But even more so, I realized what mistake I was making at the beginning of my agency that was preventing me from allowing myself to scale. So I wanted to share that with you, and then I'm going to have these guys give their top tips to scaling your agency. So let's jump right into that number one mistake that I pretty much made. And that mistake was spending too much time providing my clients with results. And this problem occurred because I didn't really have a system in place to get my clients results. My idea was go into the ads manager every day, run Facebook ads for my clients and see how good I can do and try to do my very best every single day, provide the most amazing results possible. And literally I would just wake up every morning, get in my client's ad account and do that. If that sounds anything like you, then you need to completely stop what you're doing and redo what I'm about to tell you to do. So what you need to change differently, and what I realized is you should realistically only be setting up one ad for your client that's working properly. You shouldn't be trying to do 20 different ads and all this fancy crap. Just keep it super, like, straight up dead simple. If you got one ad that's working, just get rid of everything else and just let that one ad run. And then at the very beginning of your, when you're just getting results, set like a KPI, key performance indicator, that you want to stay under for your cost per lead. So you'll have to figure that out based on what kind of profits your client is getting per lead and their closing rates and everything like that. You can work that stuff out yourself, but let's say you set for a gym client, you don't want to pay more than $10 per lead. So you set that number, then all you're gonna do, your only goal with your Facebook ads is just, as long as you're getting leads for under $10, you're fine. Don't mess with anything. And you're not gonna do anything unless your cost per lead goes over $10 per lead. And what that will allow you to do, and why that allows you to scale, is because now instead of spending all that time, you're going to your Facebook ads manager every day and trying to save $1 or $2 in the leads, you're gonna actually be able to spend that time and get more clients. And that's why it took me so long to scale up, is because I wasn't spending any time getting in more clients, because the first 2 clients I got, I was just spending all my time trying to get them results and just spending all my time in the ads manager. So with that, you can actually even set a rule inside Facebook that will email notification you if your cost per lead goes over a certain amount. And you can figure out how to do that on your own, but then you don't even have to look at the Facebook ad account. You can just check your email and then you automatically know when you need to go in and change something. And then the last part of that is, when you do get that email, when it comes through, sometimes you might get an ad that lasts for 3 months, you don't do anything for your client at all. Who cares? It doesn't matter as long as they're getting results. It doesn't matter how much work you're doing it. And that's a limiting belief that I had. I thought I always had to be working on the ads every day, trying to get them the best results. As long as they're getting a return, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter how much time you're putting in. So you can leave an ad for 3 months if it's still generating them the results that you want. Don't mess with it, just leave it. And then if it does go over, just make a really simple change. Just change like one simple thing in the ad and see if it makes any difference. For example, if you think that the ad is running out because the same people have seen it over and over again, try just switching the image out and see if it fixes the ad. It was like a 2-minute change, and now it might last for another month and you don't have to change anything for a month. So just keep it really stupid simple. And if you have to change more, then you can, if changing the image doesn't work, then you might change the ad copy too. If that doesn't work, then you might change the offer. And you just go through a really simple process like that. And then it also makes it really easy for you to hire someone too, because then the person you hire doesn't even have to go in the ads manager that often either. So that's my number one tip, because that's the huge mistake that I made. And I already know that one for a lot of you guys is going to allow you to scale up. Rob, what is your main tip to scaling up an agency?
Yeah, so first of all, quote of the day, #stupid-simple. Like that was on point. So the tip I'm going to give you is especially true if you're around that 8,000 a month, 10,000 a month marker and above. But in order to completely scale and be able to step away a little bit from your business, not work so much in it, but on it, which is ideally what we want to do as owners in a business, because we didn't go into business to constantly be working for ourselves. You could be a top performer working for another company making 8 to 10 grand a month easy. So that's not where you want to be in your business. So my suggestion, and this is how we've scaled, is that you want to document everything you do, and this will allow you to be able to duplicate what you're doing, and then it will allow you to delegate that to a certain person or a system that you would create. So this is how you can scale up. So the next step after you're able to start documenting everything, because the rule is if you can document it, you can duplicate it, you can scale it, delegate it, is that you want to figure out your consumer from the time that you make contact with them, that initial point of contact, and in between the time you close them and get a referral, what exactly does that process look like? Write it all down, and then figure out how you could then start to disperse or delegate each one of those little things to either a system you can create that will automate, or a person that could help either push that next step along. So this way now you're creating a seamless process, a machine, an assembly line, if you will, of people and systems. So this will allow you to step away more. So that would be my biggest tip. If you want to scale and you want to be able to step away from your business, you need to understand thoroughly what's going on in your business from A to Z. So
100%.
Freaking amazing. All right, Temple, you can go ahead.
So my advice is going to be a little more cliche, but it's very true, and a lot of people still hold up to it and go through the same thing that I went through. So when starting out, the first thing that I had a major issue with is making sure everything was perfect. From my sales pitch to my closes to my pitch deck, if I was showing that, to my whole process. And doing that isn't going to get you anywhere. It's just an easy way to procrastinate, essentially, is what you're doing. You know that you're doing that. And that's what I was doing. So diving into something, even if it's not completely finished, and tweaking it as you go with real-time results is what's actually going to make you not so as say an expert, but very well crafted in the long run. Because think about it, even if you create a complete pitch deck, closing script, whatever that is, you're gonna have to retweak it anyways, adapting to whatever situations you come by. So why not adapt it and while you're creating it? So that's what I would recommend. Number one is just diving straight into it. Trial by fire is like what I like doing. And secondly, it would be not to binge too many courses. I binge course after course after course. What I recommend is getting a good over-round course to get your feet wet, and then immediately diving into a mentor to go into more of the high-level specific stuff based off what you want to do from what you saw in that course. So those are my 2 top tips.
Dude, you guys are freaking bosses. Both amazing, absolutely amazing tips. Like Rob's with automating your agency by hiring people and creating systems. I know that one thing he told me earlier today is you shouldn't have to teach the people that you hire, because your systems are so good that they can just follow them step by step. Because teaching someone how to do the same stuff as you, it might take 8 months because you took 8 months for you to learn it, right? So, but if you have a system in place they can just literally follow, you'll be able to scale up like nobody's business, and you can hire anyone to do it. That's a huge thing. And then the procrastination thing, that was one of my huge ones too. Always being like perfectionist and trying to get everything perfect. I mean, that's the exact thing. The reason I was doing the ads every day is because I was trying to get everything perfect when it didn't need to be perfect in order to get the results. So thank you guys so much for those tips. These people are going to love it. And if you guys want to learn from some expert closers, these are your guys. I'm the Facebook ads guy, and I'm okay at closing. I'm pretty good at closing, but these guys are the masters. They're about 10 times better than even myself. And if you want to learn how to close properly and how to absolutely crush it, these are you guys. So Rob, you can follow him on YouTube, and I'm going to put his link down in the description. And then I'm also going to put a link to his Facebook group. Is there anywhere else that you suggest people, or are those the best ones?
That's the best ones if you guys want to actually stay engaged with what I'm doing. I don't really stay up to date on anything else. Like, I have an Instagram and stuff, but you probably won't see me active.
All right, cool. And then Temple, where should people follow you at?
YouTube would be great, and then I'm in the same group as Rob, so you'll find me there as well.
All right, perfect.
And,
yeah,
can I give an extra bonus? If you guys want me to expand, because I always hate it whenever, especially when I see like a screenshot. I remember when I first started out, I see a screenshot of somebody's money. Right, they would post up the gurus and be like, look how much money I made.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, how the fuck did you do it? Oh, wait, can I say that? You have to bleep me out.
No, it's
okay. And the thing is, if you guys want to create that system that's duplicatable to what I was telling Billy before, where you don't want to take time to train everyone. You want them to go through a system to train themselves based on what you know. Use ClickFunnels. We use ClickFunnels for that. Everything we document, as we document it, we then splice it up into actionable steps so it's easy for them to consume. Then we throw it into a portal that we give them a login to, and then create a product. Now, it doesn't cost anything. You want to create the product, so this way the new people you hire, you bring them in there, manually put on there, this is kind of high level, is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and manually put on there that they bought that product. It could be like 1 cent. So this way only they get access to it, no one can hack your funnel. There you go.
That's a really interesting way of doing it that I never thought of before.
Yeah.
I like it though. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys on these guys' channels and also in the next video.
Jump off the diving board into shallow water. Oh, this a risk that I really, really thought I gotta. I'm chasing ends.